Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about here, I don't want to bang on too much about price and things like that, but ultimately, I think it's really important to understand that we're trying to emphasize great value for sailors. We have worked extremely hard using kind of technology companies as a good basis for this, of like when you get your latest generation laptop or whatever it is, broadly speaking, the price is normally fairly similar to the one that came before it. But the technology might be 2 or 3 times faster than what was in it before. So you're talking a huge leap forward in tech. And we really, really want to translate that into sailing gear because there are fantastic technologies that we believe should be available to everyone. So I basically went to the design team at Zhik and set what we would call almost an impossible task. I said, right, I want basically a coastal spec, offshore spec, continuation of our 2-layer jacket, but I want it with 3-layer technology built into it. And I don't really want it to be any more or very small amount, if the minimal amount possible, in terms of a price jump up to the new version. Can we do this basically? Because it is an incredibly difficult thing to do. And so the team worked unbelievably hard in design to create something that really is a true 3-layer jacket, has the features for offshore technology, really can stand up in that environment and do an incredible job, but delivers the value that is more familiar with 2-layer offshore jackets. And that really was the impossible task, as we called it. And that's what I feel the new OSF700 range really brings to sailors around the world, and is, for me, quite unique in doing that. So yeah, you have got true 3-layer technology. There's no linings on the inside, fully taped throughout. It's designed to be a high performance jacket, and that's what the 700 brings to the Zhik range for 2025. And again, with the salopettes, the same construction, the same fabric throughout. Our well-known adjustment system, no hard plastics or anything on the shoulders that would be uncomfortable if you're wearing it for long periods of time. Still waist adjustment, reinforcement in all key areas. And yes, in the ladies variant, you've got the drop seat as well. The other thing to note is we are launching the 600 jacket, which ultimately takes over from where our old OSF700 left off. Mirrors the spec of that jacket to some degree, but refreshes the design, improves on the technology, again, balances the waterproofness and breathability, 15K. So not quite as high spec as the 700, but more affordable as a result. Still packed full of features that are familiar to offshore sailors. Very, very comfortable. All of our jackets are cut for layering as well, along with the salopettes, so you can put your base layers, your mid layers, whatever you want to keep you warm and feel comfortable out on the water, basically. Still got the high cut collars, and the reflectors. Still got the large cargo pockets. And in this case, the 600 is just the jacket. Does come in a few colors, but we suggest, and in our range, we provide it with the 700 salopette to complete the suit. For us, what we see in the real world is that salopettes in any given situation take a bit more punishment when you're on your knees, moving around a boat, rubbing against stanchions, things like that, than jackets do. So we actually suggest going a level up on the salopette whilst using the 600 for the jacket, which is perfect for cruising in temperate climates.